Okay. From the official guide, page number 58, urban heat. The following questions are true, false, not given. What I have just mentioned, true, false, or not given questions generally be based on the passages in which you will see evidential stuff or factual information presented by the author, right? Whereas yes, no, or not given questions based on author's opinions, author's views, right? Presented by the author within the passage. Okay, yes, no, not given questions are based on author's opinions, author's views given in the passage. True, false, not given are based on factual information or evidential stuff given in the passage. Yes, let's do. So, are there any new vocabulary or kind of sentences that you couldn't understand clearly or couldn't estimate meaning of? You need to have a habit of underlining keywords as per the strategy, right? Once we discuss any passage, you have to look through the passage again for more accuracy in your understanding. You have to try to read through each and every sentence and make sure you understood the exact meaning of it or not. Still struggling if you couldn't understand meaning of any sentence even after a discussion, even after the class, please let me know. I'll give you exact meaning of the sentence, whatever you couldn't estimate, whatever you couldn't understand, even after the class, even after the discussion happened on the passage. So why do we have to concentrate on understanding exact meaning of each and every sentence from the passages? Because that can increase your understanding ability. You will understand, okay, these sort of passages, these sort of sentences should be understood in this way. Okay, this vocabulary means this in this context. These things can be learned only when you try to understand exact meaning of each and every sentence of the passage which you have attempted, which you have listened the discussion on. Okay, right? Let's do this. So you have to tag each of the sentences given in the questionnaire with true, false, or not given. Let's start. Luke Howard invented the term urban heat island. Is it true, false, or not given?
Not given, sir.
Not given.
Yes, sir.
So
Because there is no term where he invented
there is a term urban heat island, and there is a
urban
connection.
heat,
There is a connection
but
between Luke Howard and
inventor.
urban heat island, right?
Yes, sir.
Please let's see. So where is the term mentioned? We now refer to these areas as urban heat island. Is that Luke Howard invented this term?
No,
As per the passage, who introduced this term to us?
sir.
As per the
Look forward.
passage, who introduced this urban heat islands term to us? We now refer. We stands for what? Who is the person actually talking to us? We. Who said this we? The
Luke.
author, including us, said we now refer to these areas as urban heat island. Author of this passage is the one introduced the word urban heat island, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but the statement actually giving a sense like Luke Howard invented the term. Instead of Luke Howard invented,
Author.
author used the term urban heat island, then that would be correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Author introduced the term. Author introduced the term urban heat island in the passage, then that would be correct. Okay, so what can I say about this statement? Can I say not given?
Yes.
It is given nobody.
But
You can't say
author
not
has
given.
given now, sir. But
The statement
Howard
is
is
giving
not
wrong
given.
information. How it is wrong?
It means false also.
It's not false also, it's false. That's it. It's not given. It
Yes,
is
sir.
given.
It
So
is
there
given.
is
But
this is actually
okay,
wrong
sir. It is
information.
give. Yes, I understood, sir. It is given, but the information is wrong.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
That's why it is
Status is correct.
false. Is there any doubt still?
No, sir. I just said not given because in this loop, Howard is not mentioned anywhere that he has given the
Luke
statement
Howard was not
invented
mentioned, but
mainly
Urban Heat
because of
Island is mentioned.
the word. Yes, sir. The word is there invented. No, sir.
Ah,
In this whole passages, there is no word. So I thought it is,
okay,
but
okay.
I did it think in the point of author.
I think you haven't gone through, you couldn't observe that the specific word
We
we.
specific
I
V
think you
word I
haven't
didn't get.
concentrated on the word we. We stands
Yes,
for the
sir.
author, right? Author,
Yes, sir.
including us, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Author
Second one true,
introduced
sir.
the term urban heat island in the passage. So, but the statement is giving Luke Howard invented it. No, that's wrong. There
Yes,
is a
sir.
mention about urban heat island. So I can't say it is not given. So it must be false. Right.
False.
Second one. City temperatures are higher than country temperatures irrespective of the season or regardless of the season. Right? Is it yes? No, sorry. True, false, or not given?
True.
Where is the proof lying?
Here is temperatures are increased because of
City temperatures are higher than country. Yes, country means
sir.
village, remote.
Countries village. Yes, sir.
City temperatures are higher than village temperatures. You can clearly see. Yeah. Howard noticed that the temperatures in the city were gradually becoming higher than those in the rural areas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That particular
Okay.
temperature difference is usually greater at night and phenomena occurs both in winter. What temperature difference is he actually talking about? The temperature difference you can see between rural and urban areas. It's actually more in nights. Okay. And
Night
phenomena
and
occurs in
mention
both
phenomena
both the
winter and
occurs
season,
summer.
no,
in
sir.
both
Summer and winter.
winter
Uh,
and summer also, sir.
yes, yes. So
It
generally you
means
can define
season.
temperature differences in winter and summers only.
Yes,
You
sir.
won't consider much, you won't much concerned about some temperature differences in rainy season,
Yes,
right?
sir.
The only things generally we discuss when it comes to temperature differences on, in winters and summer, in such winter and summers, okay, there are temperature differences between rural and urban areas.
Yes, sir.
So that's true. There is a clear city temperatures are higher than country, regardless of any season means in all the seasons. So what are the all the seasons means? Generally, we define temperature differences in both winter and summer only,
Yes,
right?
sir.
In winter and summers, the temperature difference is actually higher between country, between rural and urban areas. So there is a clear proof line to say this is true. Any doubt with this, buddies?
No.
Bhargav,
No, sir.
third one. Experts have failed in their efforts to create heat reflecting concrete and brick.
True. Here
Has
is a
experts failed
supporting word, sir.
in their efforts?
Yes, sir. True.
So show me the proof line.
I will read it, sir.
So experts have not even tried to create heat reflecting concrete and brick in the first place. They haven't even tried to create such concrete and brick. Yeah. Have they tried at least to fail in their efforts?
No, sir. They didn't fail, but the
Ah,
experts
as
have
per the
agreed.
passage, experts have not even tried to create them.
Yes, sir.
But this statement is indicating they tried and failed in their efforts in the way of creating heat reflecting concrete and brick. We have got these phrases only in these statements. Okay, so where is it? Experts agree that this is due to urban development when open spaces are replaced with tall brick
Concrete
and concrete
buildings
buildings.
and materials.
Uh,
Heat
but nowhere
generated
mentioned
by
that
the
they
sun.
tried to create. Have they? Is there any information that the expert tried to create heat reflecting
No.
Only
concrete
the
and bricks?
on roofs there is, sir, another land, sir.
Okay.
Advising builders to use light colored roofs in a bit to reduce the problem. Officials there are
Okay.
advising
Officials have
builders.
actually suggested the builders to
Officials,
use
but
light
not
colored
experts.
roofs.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Light colored roofs
Only that for
and
there is,
offered to
yes, sir.
reduce the
It's a
problem.
false. No, sure, sir.
It
False.
doesn't mean they have actually tried to create.
Yes,
Have they
sir.
really tried to generate such sort of heat reflecting brick and concrete?
Yes, sir. It
Nowhere
is a
mentioned
false.
experts actually try to create. There is no efforts to create such sort of concrete and brick. Yeah. Is there any
False.
attempt at least?
No, sir.
They haven't even attempted it.
Yes, sir.
So what do I have to say?
False.
If this is false, what's the true?
Sir.
You said this is false, nobody.
First
So
I
what
said
is truth about this?
because officials are tried, but anywhere
They
the
haven't
experts
tried at
have,
all.
they
They
don't
haven't,
tried at all. Yes,
buddy,
sir.
they
They
haven't
only
even
just
tried.
advise. But I didn't remember these officials. There are advising. I thought this is the experts line.
Experts have not even
Yes, sir.
tried to create such sort of heat reflecting concrete and brick, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So you can't say even this is false. False means I need, an information, the correct information. If you say this is the wrong information, if you say this is false, the next question is what is correct? What can you say about this topic? Have they really tried? No. Have they failed in efforts? No. There is no
No,
information about it.
not given.
Not given. For everything you say false, for everything
Uh-huh.
you tag false,
Actually, I'm in a
the
confusion, sir, because actually how where I confused means here experts are, he mentioned first experts agree that it is due to urban development, sir. One line.
hmm,
But how misguided this another side of office here last second line officials there are advising builders means I thought these are also experts they come I thought that in
hmm,
that
hmm,
way I thought sir.
no, they are officials. They are not experts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They never try to create it. Problem with this. Okay, except this vocabulary, heat reflecting a phrase,
Yes, sir.
heat reflecting concrete and brick. You never see anything about they're trying to create, they failed to create. There is no any
Oh,
information.
true.
If any
Yes,
statement for everything you say false,
false true.
right, you should be able to say what is truth about
Yes,
about
sir.
it, right? For example, urban heat island is the
But
one.
in the place of
You can say
expert if
what is
you
the truth
mention
clearly, right?
sir in the place of in question sir if it
Go
was
on.
like officials have failed to the means we can judge.
No. Officials failed to. They haven't even tried to create. No. The problem with create.
Ah,
No one has
no, sir.
tried to create.
They means guide also they did not.
For example, if the statement has given like this, officials have failed in
Ah,
their efforts to create. Again, not given.
again not given, sir.
Officials have failed to create. They haven't even tried to create. No, they just suggested.
Yes, sir.
Right. No
Okay,
one
sir.
has actually tried to create heat reflecting concrete and brick as per the passage. Right. The
Okay,
problem
sir.
with the create, no one has tried to create. No information about it.
Okay.
Yes. So that must be not given. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So when you can say false is, officials.
When the officials
Wait,
tried.
wait. Officials have not encouraged heat reflecting. There's a problem with this heat reflecting concrete and brick. There is no such phrase as well straight away, no? Concrete and buildings. If it should be false, it must be like officials. Okay, officials have not encouraged. Yes, officials have not encouraged uh, light colored roofs. Have not encouraged. Have not encouraged means have not advised. then you have to go with false. Officials have not encouraged light colored building equipment. Officials have not encouraged light colored building equipments. So that is false. What is true? Officials have actually suggested builders to use light colored.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if the statement has been mentioned, officials have not encouraged to use light colored building equipment, then that is absolutely false, because the truth is given in the passage like officials have actually advised the builders to use light color. Okay. Yeah. Next, fourth one. How about the fourth one?
Atlanta has experienced more dramatic weather change than other areas of the US.
Is it true, false, or not given? What is the information given about
Statement
Atlanta?
is, sir, first thing, sir, statement is given about climatic changes in Atlanta, sir.
Okay.
There is a mention, so it is not given is related. I think it's true, sir.
Okay, let's see. Atlanta has experienced more dramatic weather.
Yes, sir.
Dramatic weather
Yes.
change, that is absolutely true. In Atlanta, in the US, this has led to thunderstorms occurring in the morning rather than as is in common. Okay, generally thunderstorms happen in the afternoon for them, but the thunderstorms have started to occur in the morning as well due to these,
Yes.
you know, uh, uh, you know, temperature retain and release it through the night. So due to this phenomena, Atlanta actually experiencing thunderstorm even in the mornings. So there is a, yes, there is a dramatic weather change. But the problem with this statement is there is no comparison given anywhere in the passage with other areas of US.
Other US.
Is there any comparison between Atlanta with other areas of US? Is there any comparison between Atlanta and other areas of US given in the passage? So if the statement given Atlanta has experienced more dramatic weather change than previously, than previous years, than previous time, then that would be correct. But comparison with other areas, there is no mention. Is there any mention of comparison between Atlanta and other areas of US?
No, sir.
No. So what do I have to do?
No.
The comparison between Atlanta
Not
and
given,
other
sir.
areas was not given anywhere in the passage.
Not given, sir.
Not given. Yes.
Not given.
Okay. Please try to understand. It's not that tough at all. If you are able to understand the passage clearly, why do we have to confuse? So Atlanta has experienced more dramatic weather change than previously. Then previously means comparison between previous years and current years for the Atlanta only. That's true. Okay. But if the Atlanta's weather was compared with other areas of US, there is no mention in the passage. That's why it is not given. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Is it clear to you all?
Okay.
Who has actually gone with not given for this fourth one? Any student has gone with not given for this fourth statement? Bhargav?
Yes, sir.
So what was your answer for the fourth one? Original answer. I mean, at first, what was your answer for the fourth statement?
False, sir.
False. So you can't say false or true, about comparison between Atlanta
And others. Yes.
with other areas. No, there is no mention about it. You can't say false also, right? Have you understood why it is not given?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, fifth one. Roofs that are dark in color help address the issue of urban heat islands. Is it true, false, or not given?
Roofs that are dark in color help address by few of urban heat islands. False.
False. You're right, because light color help, no?
Yes, sir. We have
So
discussion on that. Sir.
whenever you say a statement is false, you should be able to say what is true.
Reason. Yes, sir.
What is true? Light color
Light
is
colors.
true,
Light
but it
color
is
is
giving
true, sir.
wrong information. Except this, everything is okay. Except this rock, if it is light in color, that would be correct. Is it clear, buddies?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how about the sixth one? Singapore super trees are made entirely from natural materials. Is it true, false, or not given? Singapore super trees are entirely from natural materials. Are they all from natural materials? Super trees, these metal constructions, are they from natural materials? Do you think metal constructions are natural? Guys, the problem with this, instead of this, if you have metal from metals, that would be correct.
False.
False.
The supporting line is from last to sixth line is there, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir. After 18, so yes, sir.
Please
Here
observe.
he mentioned. Yes, sir. The metal constructions are made.
Yeah, made to resemble.
Yes, sir.
So they are metallic trees. They are not natural trees. In that
Oh,
metal construction, they have allowed some garden to grow. Within the metal constructions, there is a chance to grow exotic plants and ferns, not trees. It's a big metallic tree in which option to grow exotic plants and ferns. Next, the designers of the super trees originally planned to plant very tall trees. Originally means at first, initially. Hmm. Is there any information about designers? Is there any information about designers' initial thoughts given in the passage? Right. Is there any information about designers' initial thoughts? No information about designers. No information. It has been mentioned like outcome. They have welcomed some entries, to develop a master plan to help bring this about. Okay, city within the garden. That's their idea. For that particular idea, they welcome some options. They welcome some, ideas. So one of the ideas they have found interesting is super trees. There is no mention, clear information about designers. Okay, there is only once, but there is no mention about designers' initial thought. What was their initial thought? Never been mentioned anywhere in the passage. Can you find that designer's initial thought anywhere in the passage?
No, sir.
No. But the statement is talking about their initial thought. whether their initial thought was to plant very tall trees or not. No, you can't see anywhere this information. If you can't see such information anywhere, you must tag it not given. You can't say you didn't see any information to support, or you can't even oppose it because no information. Clear, buddies?
Clear.
Right? Designers of super trees are first planned. There is no initial plan given anywhere in the passage of the designers. No mention of initial plans of designers anywhere in the passage. Right? Yeah. Next, eighth one. The super trees require regular maintenance. Is it true? Guys, does the super trees, do that super trees require regular maintenance as per the passage? Do you think super trees require regular maintenance as per the passage? They stands for super trees. Super trees contain solar panels. Use it to light the trees at night. Okay, even at night there is no problem for the light. Okay, and also containers to collect the rainwater. Okay, they can use, I mean, such whatever the plants and ferns can actually make use of rainwater. Okay, because there is a containers attached to that structure, super tree, where rainwater is collected, and also clear lighting for the ferns and exotic plants to grow within the super tree, making them truly self-sufficient. They are absolutely self-sufficient. There is no necessity of any regular maintenance. There is sufficient light for the exotic plants and ferns within the super tree, and
But
also
here not
containers to collect
mentioned.
the rainwater. They're absolutely self-sufficient. So do they require regular maintenance?
No.
No. So as long as, so super trees require regular, no, super trees, if it has been, if it was mentioned, super trees don't require. Super trees don't require regular maintenance. That is true. But the statement given super trees require regular maintenance, it is false because they are self-sufficient. What kind of maintenance is required for them? Attached lighting system is there. Huh? Attached system where rainwater is collected. That's also there. No water scarcity, no problem with the lighting.
Sir, but the solar panels are attached. That is comes under the maintenance only, no, sir.
They
They
clearly
require
mention
this.
self-sufficient, which is indirectly giving there is no necessity of additional support to that equipment. No necessity of additional support. You are saying, solar panels require regular maintenance, but the statement given in the passage, within the passage, not practical knowledge. Don't apply your practical knowledge. In the passage, it is given no additional support necessary. Self-sufficient means, as per the passage, no additional support necessary. Solar panel require additional maintenance. That is your practical knowledge. No given, no mention in the passage. Okay. So what is the importance of solar panels in the equipment? For the light. Okay, finished. No problem for the light for the exotic plants and ferns. They may require some water. Yes, there is also a system for the water to facilitate water for the plants and ferns. So making them truly self-sufficient. The passage indicating no additional support is necessary. When no additional support is necessary given in the passage, you can't say they require regular maintenance. It is additional support, additional external support. Is it clear, buddies? Arvind? Is it clear, Arvind? Guys, no additional external support is necessary as per the passage.
Yes, sir.
So, but the statement is giving regular maintenance is necessary. So that is absolutely false. Is it clear to you all, Bhargav, Azim, Arvind?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Right. So you might have understood what level of, you know, accuracy of understanding necessary to handle these passages.
Yes, sir.
We have never deep, we haven't done this level of work on any passage. Isn't that right? We have
Yes,
never
sir.
dug this deep about the meaning of the specific sentences from any of the passages so far we worked on, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever dug this deep about the meaning of the passage in any of the previous classes? No. Please observe accuracy of understanding, accuracy of meaning, nuances, that must be understood to handle these questions. So for other question types, of course, you don't require this level of understanding. 60 to 70% of understanding can make you get more number of questions correct. But to handle true, false, or not given, or yes, no, or not given questions, you understand accuracy. You should have understood exact meaning of the relevant information, which answers the questions you are working on. Right?
Right.
Yes. Now you should have understood the significance of working on accuracy of understanding of each and every sentence from the passage. Okay. So during your practice, you have to, strive for 100% accuracy of understanding for each of the passages, which means, okay, you have attempted the test, you have got only 5.5, you have checked the answer explanation, but you should not move on to attempt the next passage immediately. Even after you have checked the answer explanation, you are not deserved to give the next test. When you are eligible to give the next test, when you have understood exact meaning of each and every sentence of the passages you have worked on previously. You have read through the answer explanation doesn't mean you have understood the exact meaning of the whole passage. Once you have read through the answer explanation, you have understood the exact meaning of relevant information. Okay, that somehow reduces your work when you try to understand meaning of each and every sentence from the passage. Once you have gone through the answer explanations from ieltsonlinetest.com, you have to back to the passage, read each and every line from the passage, make sure you understood its meaning. All the three passages, yes, it takes time, but works. It ensures score improvement for your subsequent tests, in your subsequent tests. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
So working on accuracy of understanding is always beneficial to master the IELTS reading. On YouTube videos, most of the YouTube videos, they comes up with different tricks and shortcuts or something. For IELTS reading, there were no shortcuts. There are some tips. There are some strategies. What's the strategy I have explained? Working on the paraphrases. That's only the strategy can work. That's not even, I never emphasize that is a trick. Have you mentioned that is a trick? Trick means something, you know, can get you correct answer even you don't know exact meaning of it. Right? That's not a trick. Even to understand the paraphrase, you should have understood its meaning. Understood the meaning of related information from the passage and also in the question. Okay. So don't get deceived by the YouTube videos, which always, creates shortcuts, tricks. Okay. There won't be tricks at all. There won't be shortcuts for IELTS reading. There will be strategies and tips. Tips means underlining keywords somehow reduce the time you work on the passage questions. Underline keywords can make you to get back to the relevant information instantly when you are working on the questions. Paraphrases. Trying to detect the paraphrases can get you more number of questions correct, because that's the base to create the questions by the examiner. Paraphrasing is the one what he do to create questions, right? That's how the strategies and tips we discussed are always invaluable to master the IELTS reading. Okay.